Any university that's comprehensive in nature and that is committed to the liberal arts has to be equally committed to STEM, because it's part and parcel of the comprehensive nature of education. So I think it's important for us, it always has been important for us, that we have facilities for learning, facilities for teaching, and facilities for discovery that are modern and relevant. What we had 5 years ago were facilities that really weren't up to par with other facilities on our campus, and certainly not up to par with other institutions, science and engineering teaching laboratories. VOTI, the primary engineering space, was built in 1963. Since VOTI was built, there's been effectively no new construction or even renovation of space for the sciences or for engineering or for math or computer science. And you recognize that some of those offices are occupying houses across the street in Colchester that are quite old, quite dilapidated, and really aren't serving our students or our faculty well. My goal is that these facilities are campus-wide resources. I'm hoping that the presence of the facilities and the types of learning that goes on there actually inspires non-STEM majors to take more STEM courses, because I think we live in a scientific and technologically infused world, and I think it's critically important that we all have some scientific literacy and some computational literacy and some understanding of what it is that we do and we study and we care about, how that integrates with the technological world.
Like making a new building, when say like the building has new technology, new machines, it has like the latest labs. So means like it is better labs than the other colleges which have like really old labs made in 90s or 80s. So having to work on new machines, new equipment, it's much more exciting if I'm an engineering major and work on old machines and old labs. And if there's more funding available for firms, then more students will join. Better faculty will join because there was more funding available. A lot of people would rather fund engineering colleges and medicine colleges than fund literature and arts colleges.
I'm asked which is more important, and I say they're both important. It's just as important that STEM majors have a selection of appropriate courses in the liberal arts. It's just as important that liberal arts majors have a selection of appropriate courses in STEM. So my hope is that we see more students in the arts and sciences availing themselves of courses in STEM to help prepare them for their career and their lives. Our students, they major in what they want to major in. So I don't think there's incentive or disincentive, and I don't think the construction of STEM would do anything to change the pattern of migration students normally have from one major to another.
Anyway, those majors anyway declining per colleges because more and more shifting to STEMs and sciences and business majors, because that's where job opportunity arises. A lot of students are demotivated by the fact that they won't get good jobs and tuition rates are increasing.
I think it's important to have a very broad amount of fields that a university offers, because then you're really like getting just a diverse group of skill sets.
They prevent this society from being too reliant on technology. There is some human values remaining, so it's good to have some people have less technology values than human values.
Like, I feel like our world, it might be technologically advanced, but it'll be very like uniform. And I think if we have a lot of people who are studying art, then that can really help to diversify the kind of skills that our society will have. I think that we need people to understand the history of architecture to be able to create buildings that will have a legacy, or I think that it's important because our world needs to be colorful. And we need to have people who know how to capture human beings in a way that's not so scientific.